That's a nice way to start the video. Hi, friends. Hi, people. Hi. What's going on? What's going down? What's getting it? Yeah. Welcome to 1987. And 1987 was a big year for me. All things were happening. It was the best summer. Yeah, best summer, 1980. There's been so many summers better than them. But when I was a teenager, I thought it was the best summer, but you don't care. So yes, this is my 14 favorite albums in my collection from 1987. And I'm excited to get started. There's so much. Every single one of these memories just flood. So this was what their third album. Yeah, of course I didn't write notes again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Pop Goes the World by Men Without Hats. Johnny played guitar, Jenny played bass. The name of the band was The Human Race. Now, this is one of the sad situations that when somebody does not package correctly and the tape on the box went over, and when I opened said box, that, yeah. And, so it doesn't... And I looked recently because it bothers me, so I'm like, I want to get like a better, like the vinyl's fine, it's perfect, but like this bothers me. So I'm like, yeah, it's expensive now. Because, well, I don't know that there was really a lot in the US, but okay. So, of course, the single, Pop Goes the World, On a Tuesday, Made You Cry, or something like that. The Real World, Moonbeam, Jenny Wore Black. This is such a great album. I know everybody knows them for the Safety Dance. I don't really care for the Safety Dance, but do I love this record? Yes, so much. Funny story. So my father owned a Radio Shack, and we had a young gentleman that was working for us. And a lot of the music that I listened to, I will say he introduced me to it. And so I will always be grateful to him for introducing me to artists like Erasure and Yazoo and Depeche Mode and things like that. But I had heard on the radio, I heard Pop Goes the World, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that song is so great. Who is it? And so I asked him, I said, do you know who sings that song, Pop Goes the World? It's so great. Because we didn't have MTV, and we had like music videos and stuff like that, but it was Friday night music videos, Night Flights, I think is what it was called. So that's how I watched my videos. So I hadn't seen the video for it, and I did not know the name of the band. I just know I heard the song on the radio, and it was obviously called Pop Goes the World because they said it over and over again. So I'm like, do you know who sings the song? So he tells me the name of the band. And I think we were school clothes shopping or something, so we go to Phoenix Mesa area for that. And imagine the shock and dismay when I go up to the counter. And so in 87, I'm 14? And I ask them if they have the album by Peace Dog and the Kitty Cat Rapist. Yeah, true fucking story. I didn't even know what I was a dumb little, I was just like, well, that's an interesting name for it, but I love the song. And they're like, what? And I go, Pop Goes the World. And they're just like, Men Without Hats? It's over there. Yeah. Fucking. I still am bitter, and I don't like him. He's a poop stain. Anyways, whatever. So, I mean, there could be a band called that. If there is, let me know if their greatest hits or whatever. So, her debut, big year for her. And yeah, I don't care. I still love her. I don't care. Yes. And number 13 is Tiffany with her self-titled. None of them are her songs. She covers the Beatles. Johnny, he's got the inside moves. Could have been so beautiful. Could have been so right. Could have been my lover every day of my night. Should have been me. Get back, Joe Jones. Danny. Oh, feeling so I'm not gonna be just a kid on the corner. I played this over and over and over and over again. So, number 12. I wish they would have done more as a trio. Dolly, Linda, and Emmylou. So this is they only did two. So this is Trio, and then Trio 2. I want to say that came out. Do you really need to be mowing the lawn while I'm doing a video? Some people have no respect. Anyways, Trio 2, I want to say came out like 98, 99. So it was a big, like, oh, I'm just having the best day trying to make a GD video. So, Pain of Loving You, To Know Him. I love Wildflowers, They Don't Care Where They Grow. Those Memories of You, there was actually a video made for that. Stop Messaging Me. This is gonna be a delightful video. Mowing the lawn. I mean, I appreciate that they want to keep the grass beautiful, but don't you know I'm busy here. I'm doing stuff here. Anyway, yes. Number 12, Trio, Linda, Dolly. I mean, their voices together are just so lovely and fine. And this is my second favorite album of his. I love it. I love it than the previous album. So that has not been on my favorite list. Because it's good. It's just not one of my favorite albums. It's not terrible, but yeah. So, number 11, Michael Jackson with Bad. Now, Bad is not like the greatest song in the world. Who's bad? But the way you make me feel, Speedy Man. My favorite song. Sorry, these messages are popping. I don't care about Godsmack being in Massachusetts. I don't care about Godsmack. That has nothing to do with 1987. Stop distracting me, lawnmower. My light's probably going to turn off in a moment. It's that kind of day. Anyways, I love it so much. Liberian Girl. Liberian Girl. Oh, you came and you changed my world. And then the music video has like all those celebrities, like Whoopi Goldberg's in it. I think Debbie Gibson is in that video. Is she? There's lots of people. Like maybe even like Bernadette Peters and Bette Midler. I don't know. There was a lot of celebrities in that video. Arsenio Hall even maybe. But I was probably just spouting off names of people that actually aren't in that video at all. Because that's what I do. Okay, so another part of me. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. And dirty Diana. I think of my niece being like, what would she have been in 1987? She would have been 10. Just sing. She loved Dirty Diana and Smooth Criminal. So yeah, really, yeah, my second favorite. If you want to know my first, it's Off the Wall. Duh. All right, but that's not in the 80s, so it's not going to be on these lists. Where are we at? Oh. Started him. He was so full of himself. He thought he was the greatest thing in the world. Sad for him that wasn't the truth. See, I told you that was going to happen. Did I not tell you that was going to happen? I don't know what the hell is going on with my shit nowadays. I've never had this issue with this damn light turning off. And then we get all this this video is fucked. I just need to probably give up. I'm not going to. We've been here. Anyways, my TTD, Terrence Trent D'Arby. This is introducing the hard line according to Terrence Trent D'Arby. I mean, that title right there should tell you how full of himself he was. But I think this album is brilliant. And I listened to it so much in 1987. And I still listen to it so much. Oh my goodness, if you all get to heaven, if you let me stay. I have like 3 different singles. Wishing Well, Wish Me Love, Wishing Well, Kiss and Tell, Crocodile Tears, Dance Little Sister, Get Up Off Your Rocking Chair Grandma, or I mean, would you like to dance, grandmother, or whatever he said. 7 more days. Rain, sign your name across my heart. Oh, I really, I think he only did 4 under the name Terrence Trent D'Arby. He has like 9 albums, but then he changed his name to Sandaz. I can't say it. I don't know why he did that, but it's fine. He's like Terrence Trent D'Arby is dead, and now he's this new person or something. I don't know. Anyways, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, what is that album? Because I have Neither Fish Nor Flesh, the second one. The third one that has Delicate with Desiree. That's like on my very high like want is, yeah. I don't know, I can't think of the name of that album right now. Apparently I don't want it that much. Okie dokie, number 9. Their second album out of 3. And this cover is just so beautiful. The Dream Academy with Remembrance Days. My friend Christy, I probably bought her like 7 different copies of this album. She kept losing it or breaking it or just playing it so much that it ruined it. But Indian Summer, oh, Humdrum. Oh, In the Hands of Love. They do a cover of Everybody's Gotta Learn Sometime. Corgus, I believe is the name of the band that originally did that. Everybody gotta learn sometime. Oh, yes, Dream Academy. This is better than their debut. This is my favorite. Again, they only have 3 albums, but out of the 3, Remembrance Day is my favorite. It's so great. Seriously, y'all don't know anything about Dream Academy other than Life in a Northern Town. Check them out. This was probably the biggest album of that year. It was everywhere. This is my sealed copy. I have 2. One is opened. But I kept this because it's a gatefold and I wanted to keep the hype sticker on there. So that's why I bought this. But yes, INXS Kick. I don't really know that there's much to say about this album. It was so big. It was huge. Really, you know, oh God, beautiful, beautiful Michael Hutchence. Look at him. Yeah, there's every freaking song off of this. Guns in the Sky, New Sensation. I used to have a pair of shoes that had the lyrics of Mediate on the bottom of it. Try not to hate, don't suffocate on your own fate. Never tear us apart, obviously. Mystify. Sometimes you kick, sometimes you get kicked. Yeah, I really, do I need to say anything more about Kick? I don't think I do. No, right? No, I don't. Okay, their second and final. Before then they would move on, and this is when Hemingway joined them. So the Housemartins with the people who grinned themselves to death. Is this better than London? Oh, does have Me and the Farmer on it, and You Better Be Doubtful. Nah, I mean they're both equally good, but this does have 5 Get Overexcited. Fun, 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 Fifi, fun, 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 Jeremy, fun, 5 killed in a car crash. Oh, so good. 5 Get Overexcited. Yeah, I don't need to say any more about Paul Heaton. I'm a broken record when it comes to Paul Heaton, so yeah. 2 albums, both absolutely brilliant. Yeah, yeah. Housemartins, Beautiful South, Paul Heaton, anything to do with him, I love. Number 6. This is their 3rd album. That would be 10,000 Maniacs within My Tribe. So, yeah, My Beautiful Natalie Merchant. What's the Matter Here? Hey, Jack Kerouac, I think of your mother. Like the Weather. Oh, that's so good. What's the Matter Here? It sounds so happy, and it's just so tragic. That poor little boy, and you know, don't tell me what to do. This one does have, because the later reissues, they took off Peace Train, something to do with the legalities or the rights or whatever, you know. But I do have the one with Peace Train on it. And I know the CD, the first time I had it on CD, it had Peace Train. Then I sold that, and then I bought it again, and I was like, where's Peace Train? But it ends with Verdi Cries. Oh. Oh my, that song. another one that just I could not play enough of in 1987, and that is George Michael's Faith. Of course, I started loving him with Wham, but George Michael is one of my favorite artists of all time. Will always be. There is something very special in my heart. There's this place that belongs to him. One of the few. So Michael Hutchence and George Michael. So I've only cried from 3 celebrities passing. Michael Hutchence, George Michael. Actually, Doris Day got me a little choked up, but I didn't actually cry. I bawled when George Michael died. I almost went into, and I felt like are you really one of those people? I almost felt like I went in this deep depression. Almost every song off of this was released as a single. I mean, I Want Your Sex, wasn't that the first? And that was such a bold move to do at the time. I love Kissing a Fool. That's just, gosh. Had a Hot Day. One More Try. Father Figure. Faith, I could do without, but yeah. Number 5. George Michael, Faith. So the other celebrity that I actually cried. So there's 3. This is my favorite album of his. This is Prince with Sign of the Times, and this is my favorite Prince album, hands down. Of course, it has Sign of the Times. Did y'all ever watch a show called Dance Party USA? It was on the USA Network. I used to ditch my last hour in school so I could get home in time to watch it. Then I just started videotaping it, and me and my friend Amy would get together and watch Dance Party USA. But there was one of my favorite dancers, and her name was Princess, because she loved Prince so much. And she did this routine, in all her fancy clothes. Oh, it wasn't God, why is everybody messing me up? Sorry. Work is texting me. I'm having mowers. Anyways, Princess. So she did this routine to Hot Thing. Baby 21. So I cannot hear Hot Thing and not think of this girl with her blonde pony and dancing around. I actually found it on YouTube not too long ago, and I'm like, back in 1997, that dance was brilliant. In 2023, when I watched it again, not so brilliant. But I still love it. I still have my memories, and I'm just going on and on and on about Princess from Dance Party USA. And Kelly Ripa was on Dance Party USA as well. Not that she's relevant, but If I Was Your Girlfriend, and one of my absolute favorite Prince songs, I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man. All right, number 3. Their final album. Oh, it's so sad. Their 4th and final. Also, my favorite album of theirs. And that would be The Smiths with Strange Ways. Here we come. I mean, we've got A Rush and a Push and The Land Is Ours. I started to joke. I started to joke. That's Bee Gees. Okay. I started something that I couldn't finish. Is it my favorite? It's pretty, yeah. Death of a Disco Dancer. So good. Love, Peace, and Harmony. Girlfriend in a Coma. Stop Me If You Think That You. Last night I dreamt that somebody loved me. Eurythmics did a cover of that. Brilliant. And have Paint a Vulgar Picture. I Won't Share You. Yeah, this is another one. This is perfect, like The Queen Is Dead. So it would be this and then Queen Is Dead for me. And then the debut, and then Me Is Murder is my least favorite. Not that it's bad. It's just out of the 4. Okay, so this is her debut. When I heard her voice, when I heard the song Troy, I was like, what? Who is this? And then I heard Mandika, right after that. So this is the U.S. cover for Sinead O'Connor's The Lion and the Cobra. This is another one I played an awful lot in 1987. I did have to get the reissue that they did last year because I did want the original. This apparently was too wild for the US. This was too angry. We're not gonna buy it here in the United States because this girl looks like she's gonna eat us, you know? So we can't have an angry, bald-headed girl. We need to have this cute little, oh, look, I'm praying, or whatever the hell is going on here. It's a beautiful cover, but this to me really brings in what the album is. You know, it opens with Jackie. Like I mentioned, Mendika, Troy. Troy, just like you said it would be. I Want Your Hands on Me. There was a remix of that with MC Lyte that was like in Friday, or not Friday, the Nightmare on Elm Street, I think part 4. So good. I have the 12 for that. Never Get Old, Drink Me for the War. Just Call Me Joe. Yeah. Yeah, my favorite. I mean, she has some later that are really, like Universal Mother is probably the next for me. But, so number 1, this is the album that I played the most in 1987. This is the album that I listened to several times every year. I have been listening to it since 1980. It is my favorite album of this band. This is my favorite, also my favorite album of 1987. People tell me this is not a good album. I don't believe them because it's perfect. But Eurythmics with Savage. Beethoven, I Love to Listen. I was dreaming like a Texan girl. A girl who thinks she has the right to everything. I Gotta Love Her in Japan. That one's all, like, maybe that's my least favorite on here. Do You Want to Break Up? I like the doo-woppy, you know, girl, throwback to girl groups on that. You Have Placed a Chill in My Heart is my favorite Eurythmic song. Savage, Shame, I Need a Man, Put the Blame on Me. I Need You, Pin Me Down, Fucking, and I can't think of the words, but all right, wow, 1987 might have been the longest, but we had a lot of going on here. We had lawnmowers, we had lights going off, we had stupid people texting. Now somebody's calling me. I can't get a break. And you all know I don't edit this. I ain't got time. Maybe one day when I'm fancy, you'll get some editing from me. But I don't know. So yeah, my favorite album of 1987, Eurythmics, Savage. So put me some comments. Let me know your favorites of 1987. And we'll see you in 1988. Thanking you.